Welcome back, everybody. So it's a fresh day. We got a good night's rest after the last session we did. A couple hours, 3 or 4 hours of working on the car. So an update. Really, it's kind of we're just taking off from where we left off last time. So I did end up actually buying a tap for to clean the threads on the head. But I tried to put it in, and it's pretty rough, and it's kind of like space-wise, it's really tough to line this up perfectly to get the threads clean, and it is aluminum again, so I'm kind of worried about that. So I think honestly what we're going to try to do is just take the studs that we've purchased and try to just drive them in. I tried it on one already, and it actually worked really well. So there's only one more left that's kind of being a pain right now. So get that in, then all the studs are in. What we're going to do actually, we tried just dry fitting the manifold and turbo yesterday. The rad's in the way, so we don't really want to screw with the rad right now. We don't want to take it all apart again. It's going to pour antifreeze everywhere and stuff like that. So I think what we're going to do is just move some other stuff out of the way because we have to, like the power steering pump's in the way. If you look down here, there's one exhaust stud right here that is very hard to get at because of the bracket for the power steering. So I think we're going to try to remove that and basically just separate the turbo from the exhaust so it'll be easier to put in. So we'll mount the manifold, pull the turbo up from underneath, get that mounted in, and then basically see what we need from there, like what we can use from the old setup for the intake, and basically what we need to fab up for the exhaust side. And yeah, once that's done, maybe we'll try working on fabbing up the oil catch can probably after that. I ended up ordering some secret color 10 AN fittings for that guy, so stay tuned for that. You'll see how it looks in the end. Hopefully I made the right choice with the color. Other than that, we're just gonna just keep our heads down and grind and try to get all this work done pretty much. Alrighty, so another update here. We've got the manifold on and all torqued up, and we are just kind of test fitting the turbo here. So as you can see, it's pretty tight. It's not, we haven't fully tightened or fastened the turbo to the manifold, so it isn't in its exact position, but you can kind of get the idea. Over on the exhaust side here, for the downpipe, it's looking pretty tight. There's the oil filter is really close to the turbo. So that's going to be a tough one. We're going to have to do like a really tight bend to get around everything there. So that's that. And then on the other side of the intake side of the turbo, the compressor side, it's completely my bad. I didn't even realize this was a V-band, V-band flange. So I'm gonna have to get buy a V-band fitting there. But yeah, other than that, everything went decently smooth. Yeah, we're just going to order up the stuff that we're missing now to tie in all the loose ends, and probably get working on that oil catch can. And yeah, those are the next two steps that we got. Alrighty.
Hey guys, how's it going? We got just a little update here for you. We're heading out to the shop to start working on the catch can. We're doing a custom catch can on this one out of aluminum.
Yep.
And biggest reason for switching over for us right now is we're kind of at a standstill, I guess, with the turbo part now.
Yeah, pretty much. We're at our limit for what we can do based off of what we've seen. I mean, like, we're held up with the exhaust fab, and then as well as gonna have to wait on some parts for the intake side as well.
So we'll wait for those parts to show up. I know exhaust is ordered, but just waiting for that to show up.
Yep.
But while everything else is making its rounds and such for us, we figure we might as well at least get something else done while we can. There's still quite a bit left to do, but it's one of those little small things we can knock off that's kind of just tedious for us at this point.
Yeah.
A lot of work just to kind of fab it all up and all that kind of good stuff. So we're gonna get that made up tonight, and then do a quick test fit tonight. Hopefully everything lines up the way it's supposed to. Yeah. And
exactly.
As long as everything goes well, that's be one more thing we can knock off the list, or just some small things we got to button up with afterwards. But we'll get back in touch with you guys once we get over to the shop.
Yep. Hello everybody. So we hit a dead end on the car, as you heard us talk about on the way here. So just at the shop right now, and I bought this big piece of aluminum, 3003 I believe is the grade. Yeah, I just marked the first piece that I'm going to cut for a box. So we're going to do a 5 wide by 5 tall by 3 deep box. So yeah, we're just going to go here and start some cutting. we finished it. The battery died on our camera, so as we were fabricating this, unfortunately we weren't able to get any footage of that. But yeah, we got two 10 AN fittings on the top, and then we have an 8 AN fitting for vacuum pull, and then a drain on the bottom here.